What I talk about a lot of times when I talk about being a youth of the 90s is that was around the time that the term at risk came about, and it's a lot of youth that didn't feel like they were going to be statistics, kind of wore it as a badge of honor that we're not going to be statistics, and so that was just part of galvanizing that. After I got out of school and started working in the community a little bit more, I wanted to figure out where I fit in and where my focus would be, and I saw a lack of that type of empowerment in our youth that was happening in the city at that time, and I felt like I should go to some place where I felt that way and try to spark it so that it could be that way again. The Youth Activity Guide, to call it by its proper name, I remember in its genesis, back when I was on the youth council, I interned at MCCOY, and what me and some of the other people that interned during that time did was go around to some of these places that were supposed to be youth friendly and observe how youth friendly they were, and then based on that, we give them a rating on whether or not they were. Then I would go in and put it in an old Apple computer, sit right outside of John's office, and type in the hallway all day. So that's what I did all summer one year. And now that I see how it's expanded and turned into an app and how accessible it is to families, and I even got called out one day by my wife because I hadn't thought about it, and she was trying to find something for the kids to do. It's like, McCoy's got an app. I think the biggest thing that I see them do is their advocacy. The way that they stand in a gap between a lot of things that would affect our inner city youth, and they may or may not be aware of, but I see that MCCOY is trying to fight for them to be able to continue to make progress in ways such as the youth jobs, which I was a part of when I first came in, and also just opportunities for youth in general to be able to do something with their time, especially in the summer when we run into, when youth tend to run into the most problems because they have the most time. They want that supervision, they want that structure, they want to be able to do something, but if they have nothing, something will find them. I'm excited about some of the upcoming things that are going on. I saw that there was an additional $50,000 investment recently from Genesis tech company. I used to be in the tech field before I got into the current field that I'm in, and I know that that's a real broad way for our future youth. Also the expansion of the refocus on the Mayor's Youth Leadership Council is, I think, are both going to be very big sparks that MCCOY is in the front of in order to promote our youth going forward and building the next leaders that we have for the city. MCCOY, I've been here just about as long as you've been here. Here's the 25 years, happy birthday, and I look forward to the next 25.